Much as I am loath to disturb Eric so soon after what is to cure, I'm afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events concerning both the keyword and his... So it is his blood fodder, his physical fodder. I guess. I don't know, somehow in my mind, I just thought that like new Ascians just like spawn. Like they just get like created, you know, just poof, and then there's a new Ascian. Apparently that is not the case. Oh, he... Look, he just spawned out of nowhere. He wasn't standing there before, was he? My theory stands strong. The creation of the world which surrounds Pandæmonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess. A feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I combine others and chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Also, it's true. I am La Habrea's son, bereft of his talent for magic or his brilliant mind, but a son nonetheless. Surely this does come entirely as a surprise to you. Now, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Oh my fucking god, reading is really hard. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Habrea. It was La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Habrea. More specifically, my mother, who was a researcher there. So they do not just spawn. They do get made. Okay. You did speak of Athena, chief keeper before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? I'm just being so shocked by everything. How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You're right of it. Athena was my mother. It was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. The surprised Pikachu face. I see, there is a love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities. With nary a moment spared to mourn her. For love do I owe him now, when he offered not one drop of compassion then. Oh, I see. She is no longer with us. An expression to convey the end of a life. I have known only the public face of La Habrea, but he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances. I must admit that oft he comes across as cold. This word? I don't know why it just threw me off so much. Probably because it's a German word and my brain just could not put those two things together. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. The hip thing? Just like, sure, if he must. I just want some drama, but okay. Of course, there are more pressing matters at hand, after all, namely how to deal with Hesperus. I don't know, we could like go to the authorities? I don't think we are the authorities, technically speaking. We've yet to see the other waters. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperus has confirmed them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he's aware of our presence, he will be prepared for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Have a good lay, Chris! Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperus can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. He said that he has become one with the creation. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to interment? Let's put him into shackles. In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him after all he has done? Do you want to like snuff his life out? Is that what you're after? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief keyword of Pandæmonium. How about throwing it into disarray with his favor? It doesn't make any sense. It certainly does not. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has it at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be dangerous to allow him quarter? If you fail to confine him, I can. Did you see me? I was so ready to jump him. Absolutely ready to jump him. Daring as ever, I see. I know now which trials you have faced in your past. Oh, sweetheart, I saved so many stars. But to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try Eric. Eric's his plan. Oh, brain farts. Thank you. Don't worry. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperus spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Dracula, a beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Like it is a creation Hesperus merged his essence with. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. Already time for the next one? Already time for the next one. Anyone who wants to join in chat who isn't part of the group yet? We still have 3 places, I think. Oh wait, someone left. Baby left. Did they go offline? Oh, they got offline. Did they say something? Did they just leave? Or they just left? Okay, goodbye, baby. Okay, you're ninja apparently. Okay, I guess. Then we have like 4 more places if anyone wants to join. I give you a quick second to think about this. I am gonna make some light because it's turning dark outside. You're ready for a fucking bob again? Isn't it always like that? Maybe their internet died? I don't know. Nick is alive? Yeah, baby left. Okay, I guess nobody else wants to join? So, then, let's go. You like suitable context at this morning hour for you? Don't worry, it's okay. So far we did not have to wait that long, so I guess it's going to be alright. I said that and immediately I am proven wrong. So don't worry about that. It's going to be alright. Hi Panda, welcome. Good morning. Why am I gonna sit down here? There we go. It's fun so far. I do like it. I do like Themis. Look, aren't we a matching couple? I should change my post to the one I usually have. Technically speaking. It's also the first time that we actually have to wait. I was very lucky before. Oh. Never mind. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that looks really cute though. Look at that. One of our healers fell asleep. I better hope it's not you, Tama. Healer, wake up! Wake up! Wakey, wakey. Okay, they woke up. Oh, very good, very good. They woke up. Am I already fighting him? Nah, that's too early. That's too early. Oh, it's the pretty cat girl again! It is the... Oh. You know what I never understand? People who need glasses would never take off their glasses when something big is about to happen because I couldn't fucking see anymore! That's not how glasses work! If the music is loud enough. For you guys, I know that you like to bop to music. I can't make it louder right now, but I hope it's okay as it is. I think you dropped something. What's happening? What is going on? Do I like wanna know what's going on? Music is really good though. It's not 100% fitting to like the thing I'm seeing here. I'll admit that, but it's generally speaking very good. Well, there was no reaction time whatsoever. None. It's okay, I'm just gonna take a nap here. I actually got an email. Let me check my email. Okay, whatever. Oh, I'm getting raised. Sorry. I'm unsure where the hell I'm supposed to stand. Probably not on there, huh? That seems like a bad thing to stand on. Oh god. Everyone is moving again? Are we all moving in here? I'm so confused. Oh, because of that. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Excuse me, sir. Can we not do that? I tell you, single player games are better for my personal heart rate. I can't explain to you how stressed I am every time I am going into a dungeon. As much as I dislike solo stuff, am I supposed to go in one of these? Probably should have gone to the sword? Question mark? I am so unsure about shit. I'm also playing terribly. Oh, that's his cape! He's sending flying there. I see. Yeah, well, that was wasted. Oh, for fuck's sake! That was so unlucky, standing like that there. Okay, I understand how the sword thing works now, though. Maybe. Eventually I understood it. Look, there's a phoenix! Oh, I'm I was like, I'm just gonna go as far away as I can from that thing, and then I just walked in. That one was entirely on me. That one was entirely on me. I don't even have an excuse for that one. Other than I didn't actively look where I'm walking. I am sorry about that one. Someone using the brick? Are we not? I don't think anyone did. Oh look, I got an achievement. Could be worse. Could it be though? Could it be worse than what the fuck I just said? Questionable. The little Lala looks also adorable. The cat is still the prettiest. I don't really like their outfits. Whee! Asphodelos is completed! There's a minion? Oh! Neat. Kitty Cuddles back! Whee! Such a pretty kitty cat. Oh, did I get the minion? I got the minion! Also, let me actually... Oh, I can't go into mine. Look at them! I really like their outfit, they're really, really adorable. Wait, do I have emotes? Let me just... Okay, let's move forward. Yeah, it's the same one from the first one. I know, because I remembered their outfit because I really like their outfit. Kind of funny that we're meeting again. Now, Themis, we end this here. Do we? I don't think so. I don't think so. Be completely honest with you. fools, I will not be put in chains. Bam. To be fair, females could also break out of the chains, so why are we so shocked about us? Think that I will fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Perhaps you should. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you see. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception. They shall return to the stars with me. You're wasting your breath, Hesperus. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Yes. My repertoire is not exhausted yet, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. He gonna seppuku himself. Why must people who want to be gods be so fucking dramatic every time? I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. You think that is dying with dignity? You think so? Honey, do you know what dignity means? It's the same type of dying that me running into the spikes. That was far away from dying dignity. Like, dude, honey, sweetheart. How did your ambition lead you to so destroy Hesperus? You are better than that. The stars shone more brightly than any other in Pandæmonium. You had La Brea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. Da-da-da-da. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything. Plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity. Yeah, I do fail to see dignity in that as well. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose his path. Esper was inspiration, if your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be Labra's son. What? So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought for both. Why is this littered with German words? My brain is so confused. Power that La Brave would be unable to ignore. Like, do you guys even know what that word means? Stop stealing our words. I can't read this out loud. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. It's not as uncommon as you might think. It happens, but it doesn't mean... Yeah, it doesn't mean it's right. Just because it happens. I see. I admit I cannot but find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies not but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times. A person you trust to guide you through. How is it to desperately wish the light would fall upon you again? But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. They are the living to consider. We must find the other wardens and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperus' magic is fading throughout Asphodelis. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? Look, he is fucking powerful. What do you expect? What? What is this presence? Alright, what lies beyond that threshold? That's the passage which connects Asphodelis to Abyssus. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Something gonna barge through that door. That Asphodelis is free of obstructions. I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something steers in Abyssus. Oh no! So we have to go further! Who would have guessed? Da da da! A warding sigil. A how? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to apprise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. Why are we walking out every time? Like we could now we can actually just stay in there. Although we have defeated Hesperus, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandæmonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperus wasn't actually behind this? It is a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even abysses. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that the same magic could have poisoned Hesperus' heart, twisting his affection for La Brea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait. Are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperus into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that it would stop at him. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subject for his experiments. From a potential hemiphil? If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues are doomed to share the same fate with Hesperus. But if I can bonk the bad guys faster than they can change them. Do not lose heart yet, Eric. Hesperus' challenge is alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first Hemitheus, then the rest of the Wardens are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandæmonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. The creation still having free reign of Asphodylus, it won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield interim magic within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. Just like that, then nothing's stopping us from returning order to Asphodylus. Just so, I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. US Fidelis is still remaining water after all. Truth be told, I didn't expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Brea? I mean, do you see what's going on here? Yeah, I think we should! It's too soon to say. Let us find a way into abysses. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other wardens and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandæmonium, then I'm not above asking La Brea for help, should it come to that. Recent discoveries certainly paid Hesperus' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in his investigation grows. We must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Eric and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Asphodylus. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he is more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I'm able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you too, and I mean I repay the debt I owe. I don't know what I use. I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Nonsense. You have nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus's assault. Each of us has arrived at his dire's past by separate paths, where it's only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandæmonium saved. Thank you. Themis, Hesperus' words seem to have affected me more than I realized. Together we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Nyx here rest. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Oh, I'm going back. Damn. Traveling back into the future takes a lot of money. Where are we going? In that way. That way we're going. Hey guys! I have information. Maybe, eventually. Excuse me. Today is so much reading. Holy shit, I was not expecting that, I'll be completely honest. Welcome Nyx, back from the past, none the worse for her, I see. So what did you find? So there is evil afoot in Pandæmonium, an already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly, we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the boy Nyx heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm we shall unveil the mystery, with the help of Nyx, of course. By her actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet she returns to the same present she left. Which can only mean one thing, that her intervention in Pandæmonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. There is no telling what consequences would arise if we stop pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling of Pandæmonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples would carry forth to the future? They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and the despair would leave an inedible mark upon history's pages. The despair would only feed the terrible beasts that arouse during the final days. The first final days already has a drastic effect on the eons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. And we can't have that. Whatever the cost, our connections with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandæmonium? As long as it means I can bonk stuff, absolutely. Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there's all we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystals into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. No, it shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our researcher moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Marlene is an expert in armaments from throughout history. Be they from the far-flung past and made in the most modern forges, should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here and she will be glad to offer her services. We know research in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras, and would give you goods in return that should aid you in trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to pursue the records of events you have reported here, Nemjuji has been taking faithful and thorough note. She is at your complete disposal. Aww, the little curtsy. It seems that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor reassurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there's anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Yay! Did they just disappear? They were standing there, now they disappeared.